Hi everyone. If you remember me talking about before, I was having problems with KERF and measuring things and ending up with different sizes. So this is probably not the most cost-effective way, but for me right now, until this can be solved, this is probably the most cost-effective way for me and the least time consuming. So what I did was I took the material that I will want to use for inlay, and that's going to happen to be for actually that's this size for this earring, and as you can see here, that's the part I want to fill in. So what I did was I cut out all these and I labeled it in here for original +1 millimeter kerf, +2, +3, +4, +5, +6, +7 millimeter kerf. I went all the way up to 7 because I actually found with this material, which is the tortoise acrylic, it actually ends up needing a bigger kerf for some things. So this way I can literally take this for any material I want going in the future and putting it, what I can do is just put it in to see if it fits. Okay, so like I just tried the +1 and it's too loose, so that's not going to work. Now I get to go on to the next one. And +2, ooh, that ends up being really nice. I can just kind of be able to push that in there, and then it'll fit very nicely. So this way, I know that for this particular material, I'm going to use the +2 insert for the tortoise acrylic. So then what I did was I actually went ahead and cut out a couple of them so that I can pop it in. You can hear that click, and it went in really nicely. So this way I don't have to keep guessing and wasting material. This is going to be for any material that I end up wanting to use the tortoise as an inlay. So I did the same thing with the bigger size for here, and I went through it. I tried the original, nope, too loose. And when I say the original, that's the size that I cut out from here on the design. The 0.1 is had a nice click, but then it kind of flops out. Let's try the 0.2. I think that'll end up fitting nicely. I can tell that it's going to be a little snug, so I went ahead and cut a couple. Let's just peel off the masking. And this way. Now remember that when you cut it, the laser actually kind of cuts at an angle, so one side is going to be minutely larger than the other side. So if you can remember which side you cut it from, perfect. If not, then you just kind of, it's a hit and miss. I just end up switching it over and turning it over and seeing if it fits better that way for what I'm looking for, and it does. And there we go. You heard it snap in, and I've got my inlay fitting nice and snug in here. Okay, so the other thing I want to show is that if I need to do an inlay, if I want to reverse it, then I can also take this and plug it into the original. Which size is going to fit nice and snug into the original? The 2 millimeter, the +2 millimeter doesn't really, strangely enough, so I think the +3 millimeter will end up being nice and snug fit for this, and it would be, and I don't really want to force it in because I cut them really close here, and you can see how thin it is. So if I force it, I might snap that, but I think for a regular piece it will work. So this is my method. This is how I'm going to be doing it from now on with a different material, and until I can think of a better way, or if you have any suggestions for a better way, let me know. Unfortunately, I don't always have a consistent kerf for the given material, so this is the best I could come up with. Have a great day.